Hello everyone, this is Jack. Today I'd like to share a simple idea that has shaped my life and career. It's a sentence I often tell myself. If you are not compounding, time is not your friend. Most people think time automatically works in their favor, but it's not really true. Time only helps you if something in your life is compounding. If nothing compounds, time simply passes. And sometimes it even works against you. So what does compounding actually mean in personal growth? Many people believe progress comes from setting huge goals. But in my experience, growth rarely works that way. Real progress usually comes from small improvements repeated over a long period of time. This idea is similar to what James Clear described in Atomic Habits. Improve just a little bit every day. Over time, those small gains accumulate into something remarkable. But there's an important detail many people miss. Growth does not come from repeating the same action thousands of times. That's just repetition. Real growth comes from iteration. In other words, every attempt should be slightly better than the previous one. You test something, you observe the result, you adjust, then you try again. If you think about it, it's very similar to feedback control systems in engineering. You apply an input, observe the output, and then correct the error. Over many iterations, the system gradually converges toward a better state. Human learning works in a very similar way. Looking back at my own journey, I realized that compounding played a huge role. Over the years, I built an engineering education platform that now serves more than 30,000 engineers and students. I also spent 3 years writing and publishing 4 technical books, including a book with Springer Nature. Eventually, these accumulated efforts even supported my U.S. National Interest Waiver green card application. None of these things happened overnight. They were simply a result of many small iterations over time. So the question I often ask myself is this: what in your life is compounding today? Because if nothing is compounding, then time may not be your friend. If you are compounding, even small steps can eventually lead to extraordinary outcomes. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll be sharing more ideas about engineering, learning, and personal growth in future videos. See you next time.